Friends, we're back now as after that American Bandstand dance-off, Tito Rain's on the floor. He just took a shot from Tito Rain. Cletus Bass has the advantage on hang time, as now he is choking, and Brian Braswell, who also was dancing, now applying that count, as the Lone Star Connection seems with that sneak attack will have the advantage now in this matchup. Tito Rain is down from those assaults from the Lone Star Connection as well as Dexter Holly. Hang time now brought up by Bass. Bass with a hip toss. Over he goes. He seems to injure the back. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. There's Holly back in as hang time out right before the 3 count. Braddock Jr. Seems to be still holding that back from that earlier onslaught. Makes the tag. Cletus Bass tags in. Braddock Jr. Shot to the ribs. Bass out of the ring. Now don't get me wrong as he sends hang time off. Big flying lariat. 1, 2. Again, hang time out the last second. Don't get me wrong, Cletus Bass and Stan Braddock Jr. are a very, very good tag team and have the advantage of teaming together more than Tito Rain and Hang Time has. Another quick tag, and they're doing what you need to do to be successful in tag team wrestling, cutting the ring in half, and fresh man in, fresh man out, making the tag. Dexter Holly seems to have gotten these gentlemen right where he needs to have them. Applying pressure to that arm. Braswell down asking Hang Time, does he submit? And I can pretty much tell you, Hang Time is not going to submit. An armbar. What's happening here is he's getting body, damage done. Which, when your body is being worn out like that, pain sometimes can cause you to black out. As Holly seems to be up to something with the fans as he's giving advice to the Lone Star Connection about what to do here. Of course, Dexter Holly knows. There you see a nice gesture from Cletus Bass over to Tito Rain. Referee gets Tito back in the ring. Cheap shot there. As now Dexter Holly applying a choke. As Bass had the referee tied up with Tito Rain over there. Cletus Bass, of course, the most inexperienced wrestler in this match, but what he lacks in experience, he makes up for with a nasty, nasty mean streak. They say this guy is, basically wrestled with cattle all his life, been around cattle, pretty much lived with cattle. I mean, he is just pretty much a mean, mean individual. Once beloved by the fans here, now hated as Hang Time reverses into his own armbar. Big poke to the eye right there by Cletus Bass and a right hand to the back. Hang Time back down. Hang Time needs to make a tag in the worst way as he's getting worked over by 2 fresh men. Bass calling for a DDT, applies it. Hang Time down. Braddock Jr. seems to have a lot of confidence. You look at the beginning of this match to where we're at now, and a lot has changed, including the confidence level of Braddock Jr. and Cletus Bass. As Bass is choking, Braswell applying a count and right to the ropes too. Dexter Holly, of course, wandering around the ring, applying his knowledge to these gentlemen in this game plan that it seems the Lone Star Connection is now working the way they want to. Of course, this right here could be a very big win for the Lone Star Connection, but it also would be a big win for Tito Rain and Hang Time, who, by the way, have never lost as a tag team. I looked up in the record book as he's almost there for the tag. Braddock Jr. into the ring. Drops an elbow. Tito Rain a little upset as he's coming into the ring now. Referee being told, that is so cheap. What a cheap way to get a sneak attack. And there was no tag there. Bass never made a tag to Braddock Jr. As Braddock Jr. applies that headlock, laying on his weight on a 2 count there. As now he goes back to that armbar. Bass, of course, gets some more advice from Dexter Holly. 18 years plus experience, Dexter Holly, in the professional wrestling field. Managing some of the greatest, including at one time the NWA US champion, the NWA tag team champion. Holly knows what he's talking about. Holly, of course, engulfed in that war with Tracy Gilbert, as well as Hang Time, as Holly now represents the Strode, who is the ACW champion. At this time he wasn't. Holly very instrumental in the title change a couple weeks after this matchup. He went up there to do that, he calls the old school, and he got arm drag from the top rope. He's down. Holly telling him to get up. So here's Hang Time's first chance since, being a sneak attack, Pearl Harbor, if you will, by the Lone Star Connection to make a tag as he's going over. He's heading the wrong way from his corner. As he's got Stan Braddock Jr. down. Hang Time going up top. He's known for these high-flying maneuvers. He's got the frostbite, the big elbow, the moonsault. He goes for the big leg drop. Haven't seen that in a while, but he hurt himself in the process. Holly, once again, has that concerned look on his face. We saw that concerned look earlier in the night. As we pretty much reached the 11-minute mark here, 14 minutes to go. In this Warsaw main event here on Acpw Internet TV, Hang Time trying to make the tag. Cletus Bass pretty much is in the ring. Braddock Jr. seems to have caught Hang Time's leg, stopped him short. Holly seems concerned. Big elbow to the back by Bass. Referee getting Tito Rain out again. Bass picking Hang Time up. Big right hand to Hang Time. Hang Time throws a right hand back on his own. Another big hand. They're throwing right hands. Looks like Bass got the best of it, but he seems to be losing. Oh, but Hang Time won that exchange of right hands. Hang Time in the wrong side of town, though. He's in that wrong corner. Once again, not making a tag. Cardinal mistake by the veteran. Sends Cletus Bass in the corner. Comes in with a big splash over the top. Seems to have hurt himself while hurting Bass. Went over the top rope. Looks like he got a little too high. Went flying over the top rope. Now you've got to watch Dexter Holly Braddock Jr. This is where they're dangerous. When a man's on the floor and they're caught, they are not beyond taking a cheap shot. Bass still got a few cobwebs going. Hang Time went way high. Tito Rain seems concerned, but he's not coming around as the referee's admonishing him. Bass doesn't know where he's at. Braddock Jr. trying to tell him.